Australia is literally burning, and wine production in southeastern Australia in particular has been really badly affected. Wine growers are going to need a great deal of support in the coming months and years. If you've never tried Australian wine, now maybe it's time you did. I have a lovely Clare Valley Riesling for you, and it's coming right up. Hi folks, welcome to yet another edition of Big on Wine, the show which, as you probably know by now, brings you news, clues and reviews. In fact, it tries to keep you up to speed about everything in the world of wine. And remember, all the wines reviewed on this show are purchased with my own money. I'm my own man. I don't take no nonsense from anybody. Okay, my wine of the week for this week is this one here. And it is indeed from Australia, from South Australia, and it goes under the name of Claymore Joshua Tree Riesling, and the vintage is 2017. And this wine comes in for a price of just over €15 a bottle where I am. All right, let's fill you in on the background to this particular wine. This wine is made by Claymore Wines, and they're based out in the town of Leasingham in the Clare Valley, which is in South Australia. In fact, it's roughly 120 kilometres north of Adelaide. Now, this area of Australia, of course, is very, very prone to forest fires. And certainly in the Adelaide Hills, there have been quite a few, but I think the Clare Valley has been reasonably safe so far from the terrible destruction caused by these fires. Joshua Tree Riesling. Joshua Tree, of course, is the good old yucca palm. This is a single variety wine. It's a 100% Riesling. And the Clare Valley, in fact, in South Australia, is considered to be the spiritual home of Australian Riesling. Now, the grapes here are grown at an altitude of roughly 400 to 500 meters above sea level. The climate is a kind of moderate continental climate, cool nights, warm to hot days, and that guarantees pretty much even ripening of the grapes. In fact, the Riesling is the big white grape of the Clare Valley. 22% or so of all grapes grown in the Clare Valley are Riesling. All right, let's take a look at the wine in the glass. And as we can see, this wine has seen a reasonable amount of sunshine. It has a lovely golden yellow golden yellow color in the glass. Looks very, very appealing indeed. Let's try it in the nose and see how we get on with our Australian Riesling. Here we go. Now, in the nose, that has a very, very lovely citrusy aroma. That's the first thing that hits me there. It has a certain kind of floral nature to it as well. It's very appealing, but I would say that the predominant aroma in this particular wine is of lime. That's the one that comes to me first of all. Lime, but also with some floral notes in the nose. Not too heavy, but not too thin either. Very pleasant indeed, nicely balanced. Right, let's try it in the palate and see how we get on with this little number. Fine. Now, this is made as a dry wine in terms of alcohol. Interesting, almost gooseberry flavour coming through there, but we'll come to that in a minute. 12% alcohol, so fairly standard in terms of alcohol. Around 8 grams of residual sugar, putting it firmly in the dry category. Now, interesting taste. Now I'm getting that citrus, that lemon and lime, but behind it, there's almost a sophisticated combination, which is somewhere in the region of gooseberry and also has elements of melon in it there as well. Now, this is a very, very interesting combination of flavors. It's extremely mouth-watering. So lemon and lime, Very nice tangy acid in this wine. Now this is a wine, of course, that has to be served round about the 9 or 10 degrees mark for best results, I think. Tangy acid, and also at the back now, coming through in the finish, is a nice dose of green apple. Now, what a fabulous combination of flavours. There's citrus, lemon and lime, backed up by that gooseberry, a touch of melon, and then in the finish, a lot of green apple, and also with an undercurrent there of minerality. So this is what I would say is a taste-packed wine. It's got good backbone to it, it's got good acid, it's got lovely balanced fruit. Now this is one of the characteristics in the Clare Valley, that the even ripening of the grapes, because of the climate, tends to give this diversity of flavours in the palate. Excellent indeed. Okay, even in the finish there, almost something minty. Very, very nice indeed. All right, so what are we going to be enjoying this with? Well, I think, you know, on the menu with our Clare Valley Claymore Joshua Tree, I think we're looking at seafood and fish. Why not something like sea bass, grilled, a nice fillet of zander, pike perch. Salads and veggie dishes, of course, will work a treat with this wine. As I say, keep the temperature to around the 9 or 10 degrees mark, so put it in the fridge for a couple of hours before you serve it. Bring you the heads up on this one. This is Claymore Joshua Tree Riesling, vintage 2017 from South Australia's Clare Valley. A gorgeous New World Riesling at an acceptable price. Citrus and green apple, tangy acid, lovely. 4 stars out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for tuning in and checking out this week's video. And of course, if you enjoyed what you have seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up. Yep, give us a like. Drop a comment down below if you feel like it. Follow me on my other social media platforms. Share the video around. And of course, if you haven't done so already, how about subscribing by hitting that big red button, which will appear as if by magic behind me up there. While you're about it, why not ring the bell? Yeah, ring the bell and you'll be notified as soon as every new video is uploaded. And of course, I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Milver signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.